Welcome back. This is a Clio RS 200 that we've got in the workshop at the moment. This has been like our test tack. It's a stat write-off. It's a bit rough, but it's been really good for us to be able to work out all the CAN bus stuff and the torque messaging. We've got this running on Motec at the moment. As you can see, there's our factory ECU connector. It adapts to our patch loom and it's up to our M142 ECU. Been working on this for a little while. We did park it up for quite a long time, just because when we first did this we didn't really have the torque messaging correct. We've done all the torque messaging and recalibrating through other cars at the moment, and we're exceptionally fortunate that we did a program with an MR16 DDT and a C12 Nissan Pulsar SSS, which is the same engine, so we were able to torque map the engine out so that we can send all the right signals back into the CAN bus so the transmission works correctly. So what we're doing at the moment is it's not about a horsepower number or anything else. We just want to show you that the car can drive the ECU and everything is working correctly and all the rest of this kind of stuff. So you can see here, if you watch this, you can see Motec controlling all of that stuff. We're just going to drive in an automatic mode at the moment. You can see it's an auto, and basically shifts up gear and it shifts down gear, and it's reasonably seamless and automatic. Just going to put our foot on the brake now. Just going to move it into manual. See, it shifts up and down, and there's no real like issues with clunking or banging. It's all pretty seamless. What we're just going to do now, because we're in manual mode, we're just going to, you can see we can access all the modes, so we can be in race, or any of the other modes that come through. So normal race mode, all the modes are accessed, everything is kind of fine, and you shift up through all the gears and you all that system part of it works correctly. All that part of it's fine. You can see from our graph down here. All our shifts are basically seamless. So it kind of tells you how torque mapping and everything else is okay. So look, it's just a brief update. There's still a bit more work we've got to do on all of this, just to get it a tiny little bit nicer. We've kind of realized that even with the factory clutch that's in these cars, we need to come up with a strategy where we can reduce torque in the lower gears and then ramp it in the upper gears so we don't get clutch slip, which is what we're working on at the moment, but that'll be happening over the next few weeks. We've got two cars that are going to do all the beta testing on this for us. They're both race cars, so they'll be under extreme load. We know from what we did with the Pulsar that we can make 250 kilowatts at the engine without a problem. So horsepower wise there's no real issue. We think we could probably make up to 300. This system lets us either use the Megane 4 RS pump, or we can use a HPD 6 pump from the BMW or some of the Hyundai range without an issue, and it just lets us go a whole lot further. The other thing that the system does let us do is that if you look at our videos from our C12 Pulsar, we can actually use an aftermarket manifold where we can run 4 port injectors as well. Basically what this is going to let us do is it lets us go a whole lot further with the Clio 4 RS platform. The other thing that we have that's a little bit kind of exciting in the background is if you really want a manual Clio 4 RS, then we can use the gearbox out of the C12 Pulsar, put it in this, it will send all the correct CAN messaging back into the car so the car will still work correctly. It's one of the options there. It'll give you the same kind of a deal. It'll blip on a downshift, you can have full throttle, like no lift up shifts, you can do all the rest, or you can stay with the factory EDC gearbox and we will have a better torque control strategy, so that as you come up through the gears we can put more power into the engine to give you a better outcome without inducing that clutch slip that does seem to become an issue. Anyway, thanks for watching, keep tuned up. If everything goes well with the beta testing with our 2 race cars, we will have this platform and this option available for purchase probably around May to June this year. So if you're interested, drop a line on our Facebook page or whatever, tell us you're interested and we'll keep you updated with what's going on. Thanks for watching once again, see you next time.